Hi, this is Steve Tarshis of EquiLaw, and I'm going to answer some questions regarding equine law. And this question today is, who should I speak to before, or why should I speak to a lawyer before purchasing an equine property? Well, first question is, what do we mean by equine property? If we mean undeveloped land that you intend to build a horse facility on, yes, you definitely need to speak to a lawyer. If you mean buying an existing facility that has barns, stables, and all the equipment and structures that a equine facility requires, yes, you should speak to a lawyer. In the first instance, undeveloped land, you need to speak to a lawyer to find out whether or not the property is zoned properly, whether the community will permit the kind of operation you may want to run on that property, whether it's going to be a commercial property or a private residential property. Zoning laws in most municipalities are very strict, are very precise as to what you can do and cannot do with them. So you really have to consult a lawyer to see whether the property is suitable. Then, of course, the contracts related to the purchase of the property, whether utilities can be delivered to the property, whether the topography of the property is appropriate. The lawyer will most definitely recommend an engineer and a survey done for the property. So there's all sorts of questions that relate to purchasing of undeveloped property. With respect to an existing facility, then you have the issues of, again, zoning to make sure that the operation of the business has been in compliance with the local zoning laws. But then you have questions regarding the structures itself, whether it's met building codes and whether those standards have been met. And again, most municipalities will have very strict standards. Also, there are safety issues. Recently, laws have changed in many communities that have equine facilities to require fire and safety equipment. Years ago, that was not the case. There was no requirement for smoke detectors or fire prevention equipment. And of course, we've had some terrible tragedies with some barns burning down, but for the fact that there was no smoke detection or fire prevention equipment on the property. So there could be lots of things that you'd have to inquire about, both undeveloped and developed properties, before purchasing it, and you really should speak to a lawyer before doing that.